Okay, let's try this one more time. Road trip. But Tic Tac is probably gonna have babies today too. What is up, guys, and welcome back. Yes, we took another road trip. Sorry for the wind. We did pick up a couple little scrubs, so I'm gonna introduce you to those guys right now. Nothing terribly exciting. One of them has a really fantastic pedigree. The other one, H, she's just a sucker for a Coquelin goat. So, but we're gonna talk about in another video about pedigree quality on paper versus reality. When we go over Summer's profile, you're gonna see she's lined up. Both her parents, stars and pluses and Bs. Grandparents, all stars, pluses, Bs. However, she's only given me about 9 ounces of milk. There's a little bit of a reason for that. We'll get into that in another video. Let us introduce you to, I'm gonna try, maybe I'll do this in the barn. It's never not windy out here. I just chunked them in the rabbit barn last night and they kind of wrecked my hay pile. Looks like they made a nice bed right here. What are you doing? This is Mochi. Who say hello? She is a Coquelin. She would like to get down and eat some hay. You've been eating all morning. We're gonna move you to a new house. What do you think? Do you wanna be on camera? Look at your face. There you are. We'll go over both of these guys when we get them to the barn. We are all isolating them from the herd because Moon Pie, who you're gonna see in a second, when we go pick up a goat, we check teeth, we check teats, udders and teats, we check feet, we check genitals, eye color. So when I was giving Moon Pie a once over, if you will, I saw some lice around her teat area and the crotch of her legs. They like to get in where the warm spots are. So she had some lice on her. Looking at her further, she was just coated in lice. Doesn't make her a bad goat. Doesn't make the owners bad people. We've had lice coming out of winter, coming into spring. Everything seems to just pop up if it's going to. You're gonna have worm load, mites, lice. Come see me. Don't just Moon Pie. Moon Pie. I will tell you guys about our journey when we go see something else, because guys, for real, 2 road trips this week to pick up goats, one on Sunday, and Custard had her babies, one on Wednesday, which was yesterday, and Tic Tac had her babies. Oh, and they're cute. We'll go check them out. But basically everything went wrong on the way home, including a tremendous storm. We were stuck in traffic. We got home really late. It was pouring down rain when we got here. Good morning, Mr. Finnegan. How are you? Do you like your new friends? He was not pleased with goats invading his rabbit barn. I know. So it was pouring down rain when we got here. We took them out of the truck, put them in the garage, put on all of our barn gear, and ran over there to check on Tic Tac to see if she had babies yet. And she did. We made sure everything was good with them. Everything looked good. And we came back over here. We put Silence on them, which is a lice treatment for, it's probably not for goats because they don't make anything for goats. It's a top coat. You just put it down their ridgeline. It absorbs into the skin. The lice bite on them and then they die. Kind of like Frontline for dogs. So we treated them with that and then we went ahead and dusted them with diatomaceous earth. She had a little bit of hair loss around her ears here, so I'm assuming that she's been rubbing those because of itching, so we got those locations really well. So these are the new beds. This is Mochi, and she is a Coquelin. She is blue-eyed, and she is disbudded. Hey, owie, owie. All right, well, I'm gonna have to go grab Moon Pie because she knows her name. She's friendly. They're both really friendly. Their owners were apparently somewhat hands-on with them. Mochi is the most friendly one, and she's the most curious. She likes to come get the pets. And then Moon Pie just kind of follows her up a little bit. Are you gonna come over here or am I gonna have to come get you? Wait until you see this one. All right, I'm gonna try to get you without scaring you. Okay, there you go. Get in there with your sister. Oh. Did you have to cough that right in my... This is Moon Pie. When I was talking about, when we pick them up, we roll them up, check the teats, make sure they have 2 teats, check the crevices, check the genitals, check the teeth. Just hold them down, open their gums up like that, so you can see their teeth. check around their eyes, make sure they're nice and pink. They were both quite gorgeous. She is a black and white. She has a little bit of frosting on her ear, so I'm wondering if you have something else in there. Yes. She is disbudded as well, so we will be able to breed Rolo. Would you stop? Don't mess with the kitty, please. He will cut you. Finna, get up high, buddy. Don't push him in. Mochi, we put them in here last night because of this situation, but you guys just saw me preparing the area over there for them by the garden. Here, I'm gonna let you down. So we're gonna house them over there. Basically, it's our isolation house where we had Gypsy when she was sick. That should be sterile at this point because she's been gone for quite some time now. Are you gonna jump on me? Hello. Hopefully they can't jump that fence. It's only 3 feet. They are short. I don't know. So we'll house them over there probably for 2 weeks. We'll be able to check them for lice, repeat the treatment if necessary. Quite honestly, with the silence and the diatomaceous earth, never had to repeat a treatment. But we will of course check them for lice prior to moving them to the big barn with the rest of the goats. They were housed with, it was a big communal area. They had chickens in there. I'm not sure if the dogs were running free in there or not. They had ducks. I think he said they had a peacock. There were cattle right next to their fence. So they're pretty chill with other animals. Do not eat my camera. I don't think it'll be any issue putting them over there with the chickens. Chickens don't normally bother anybody anyway. All right, let's go turn them loose into the wild. Oh, wind's picked up. I got your booty. There you go. She took me out, man. She took me out. She ran. I tried to catch her. Slipped on the floor, sliced my hand open, and it's not even bleeding, so it's fine. Put some alcohol on it, we'll be good. New housing, I don't think they can jump the fence at this point. We'll keep a very good eye on them. Yeah, there's plenty to eat over here, girls. It looks like it's gonna rain, so I'm gonna show them how to get in the house, just to make sure they can do that. I will cover this to make like a tunnel. That way we don't have direct wind coming right in. By the time it gets in the house and swirls around, it doesn't blow right up into the house. Oh, we're gonna do round and round and round we go. I got one in. She knows how to get in there. Moon pie will follow her if it starts raining. This entire area, all the weeds around the edges and everything else, so they're gonna have more than enough food. That's the new babes. You guys know we're adding. So nothing quite as exciting in this video as a goat birth on camera, but you'll get to see some cute babies, and we'll do some zoomies. Let me go over to the barn and then we'll talk about Steve. Just so I'm not in the wind, just make sure you can hear me. She's doing pretty good. So I think her 6th time being milked. Hi, Sum. Good morning. We're gonna go over a bunch of stuff about her. I don't like how skinny she is, but I'm not familiar enough with her to know whether if she always walks around like this. She's good and fat here, but as far as muscle goes, not real happy about it. But we'll go over milk production. She started off high and then dropped really low, and now she's starting to come back up, and I'll show you guys numbers for that in another video. I got so much to do today, guys. We have the new babies, which you already saw. We have Tic Tac babies, which you're about to see. But yeah, she comes from good milk lines, but she has been dam raising her kid for I think 9 weeks before we picked her up. So she was already losing milk production because as a natural progression, she will start reducing her milk production as she's weaning her kid off of her. So she was down a bit. She is, even though she looks a little thin here, she is miles ahead, looking better than she was when we picked her up. There you go, baby. Good morning. She ran around here like crazy the first few days trying to find a place in the herd. She wasn't really interested in eating. She found a friend in Sprinkles. She spent a lot of energy just running in circles, screaming at the gate, screaming at the fence, trying to find her kid, trying to find her herd, not knowing where she is, what she's doing. So we have been locking her up at night, making sure she has plenty of water, big old pile of hay that she can eat, and she's really starting to thicken back up a little bit now. So we'll get her there. But now the only thing anybody's here to see, and I don't even know how to explain what these babies are to y'all. Don't do the death nap. This is Mama Tic Tac. You guys know. What? Good morning. Go get your mom. Go get your mom. Tic Tac had lost all of her ligaments yesterday before we left. So we're like, please hold out until we get back. We get back and Miss Ticky. Hi, Mama. Still don't want me touching you, huh? Miss Ticky had done this and that. So this, pretty simply explained, is a baby Jack. She is a blue-eyed. I know, I see her. She is just a baby Jack. She's got some beautiful roning. And I'll pop that up in here for you guys to see. She is blue-eyed. She is a doe. She looks like she's polled. Feels like she's polled. I'm gonna say she's basically just Swiss marked with this cute little face. She has pure white hooves, which is why I'm thinking the Swiss marked. She got 2 teats. She looks good. Mama had them all dried off and fluffy when we got home. They don't need your help, but we've had enough issues over time that if we hadn't been here, either all the kids would have died or the kids and mom would have died, which is why we're always here trying to participate in birth. But we missed this one, but she did fantastic. She looks great. I know, I see you. This little girl is somewhere between I don't know what Jack is doing. Have you guys seen some of the other videos with the babes? I don't know if he's throwing like some sort of Swiss combo, but she is some sort of chamois Swiss combo, or maybe it's just abundant white on her chamois with roning. Not quite sure, but she sure enough looks like she's Swiss from here to here, and then chamois from here to there. She does not have, oh, I understand. She doesn't have white hooves. But, oh, hi, good morning. She's okay. She's just fussing. She doesn't have white hooves, but she sure enough does not have the black chamois hooves either. I don't know what Mr. Jack is doing, but I'm okay with it. He's throwing some handsome little babes. You did a good job, and you did it all by yourself. She's very quiet. I've not even really heard her talk to him too much. But anyway, we come home. There's 2 babies on the ground. They're fluffy as can be. The whole trip went sideways yesterday. We drove 185 miles. It was about 3 hours to pick up those 2. It was a couple. He was there, but she was not there when we arrived. So we had to wait for her to get there. We had already gotten put behind due to just traffic. Hi. So by the time we got there, did all the paperwork, checked everybody over, left there, headed this way. A huge storm came through here. It was just torrential downpours. People were wrecking on our main route. We're following the GPS and it just keeps popping up. 25 extra minutes if you stay on this route. 15 extra minutes if you stay on this route. So I think it ended up taking us about an extra hour just to get back here. I think if we had gotten home on time, we would have been here for the birth. So basically when we got here, it was still pouring down rain. Oh, there's Mama.
You dusted the whole floor?
Yeah, it was soaking wet in here, so I had to do something. Just the moisture, it won't dry up this time of year. She's like a Swiss chamois combo. Look at her. I'm just saying that, but I don't know.
Because the white face.
Yeah, she's like Swiss from here to here, and then chamois from there to there. She doesn't have black hooves, she has white hooves. She has the sham belly, she has the Swiss legs.
So Ticky, interestingly, I mean, you can't see it as defined, but you saw that picture I showed you last night where she looked more divided like that.
When she was
Her
younger.
light and dark, she looked more like that when
She didn't have white legs, though.
No, she didn't have the white face.
She's like, if there was like a perfect Swiss chamois combo, that would be her.
I know. Oh, I know.
She's a fussy one, and she's just a perfect Swiss. So I don't know. I think she's polled.
She looks polled.
And I don't know about that one. I didn't really get that far. She has brown eyes, and she has blue eyes.
You're 100% gorgeous.
She's pretty drained, so I assume they ate.
Oh.
I told you she's fussy.
Well,
This one's like, what? I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna stand here. These are Ticky's babies.
Surprise.
Surprise, and she did phenomenal, apparently. You're gonna get you some, oh, that's a nice hunch, Mommy. You'll notice she'll pop out this leg. See that? She kind of opens up the hip and lets him right in there. That's a good hunch, Ticky. Wasn't worth the effort. They really only eat for about 3 seconds every 5 seconds because their stomach is so tiny. What do you think of her? Like, what is she?
I mean, I have to go. I'd have to go with you because she's got the white face.
You got
with the black belly.
You look like a Swiss head and legs and then a sham body. You are for sale for $3,000.
$3,000.
She's probably not going to be for sale. I'm going to let all the babies out and we're going to do zoomies. So baby zoomies at the end of every video. I will try to get as many.
Did you double check our work? They are both girls.
Yeah. Well, hello. 2 seconds ago, you wanted nothing to do with me. Now you want to come say hello? You're so pretty. Okay, first of all, y'all, I don't even know what to say. Again, I'm coming to you again with thank you for sharing us. The channel is exploding all of a sudden. We were driving to pick up the goats yesterday and it was just like, we don't normally check it all the time, but it was going up so fast yesterday. We're like, hey, check that. Plus we're in the car and we're bored. So, all right, I'm gonna let babies out so we can do zoomies. I know you would rather see baby zoomies than this mug. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep getting your friends to subscribe, and we'll try to keep putting out cute baby stuff. So thank you. Go click all the buttons, like like, subscribe, thumbs up, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a stranger. I'm gonna leave you guys with baby zoomies. I'm gonna let Custard's babies out first. They have never been out. I would have let them out sooner. I'm not concerned about Gigantor. I mean, look at him, freaking huge. I am interested to see him next to some of the other babies. Come on, guys. I mean, he's just gorgeous too. Hi, Gigantor. I know, get those big old legs under you. Look how pretty he is. Hi, Tai Tai. You gonna go try to find your mommy? Oh, I see you. Oh, shake it out. I mean, he's a full, I'm sure you can see the size difference in that. Maybe it doesn't look as good on camera, but man, when you're standing here, it's pretty astronomical. All right, we're gonna release the hounds. Oh, I should have known you would be up on the thing that's on the thing. You knocked the bucket off too. You're gonna be on right. I see it in your face. You? Not so much. One last thing before we get to baby zoomies. You saw the way I ended my other video. I don't like to end the video like that, but it just is what it is. Put my finger in Steve's mouth and it was really, really cold. Their regular body temperature is like 101.3. So when you put your finger in a baby goat's mouth, it should feel warmer than your skin temperature. I ran him to the house, which is where you saw the video end. Got him on the heating pad, warm towels from the dryer. We had his temperature going up pretty quickly. Probably within 30 minutes, he was at just over 101. The lovely H had just come out and petted him a couple times. I was talking to her, went to put my gear on in the kitchen, came back from the kitchen. She picked him up to hand him to me and he was dead. I have literally no idea. He like died when he reached maximum perfect temperature. There's no reason. We're starting to wonder if Puddin' and Muffin are having some sort of issue. Last year we had Jelly Bean, if you guys go back and watch, and Magnolia. Jelly Bean was Muffin's baby, Magnolia was Puddin's baby. They lived for a few weeks and seemingly for no reason just dropped body temperature and then were pretty much dead within a few days. So I don't know. But we're gonna get a hold of the vet and talk to them and see. But other than that, unfortunately, yes, Steve did not make it. I don't wanna leave you guys with that, so I'm gonna leave you with baby zoomies and then we will see you on Tuesday. Bye. You can just jump off. They're always such scaredy pants. I'm gonna let your friend out. She is really good friends with Goldie Hawn. Can we let Goldie out for you? Come on, guys. Okay, come on. There you go. There you go. Oh. That's not your mama. Goldie Hawn, where's your friend? Sassy. Hey, Sassy. That's rude.